Hillel, welcome. Dex24, welcome. No, Hillel, no Among Us tonight. Okay. I'm going to play this for maybe an hour. I'm not going to play for very long tonight. I just want to log some progress, and then I'm going to punch out and see you guys tomorrow. Oh, they confirmed it? Lane Johnson's out? Yeah, I expected that. Is Kelsey playing? Travis Kelsey? Pay Dirt Sports Cards, welcome.
The monsters are making away with the people who were turned to gold. Could the fever be their doing?
That's right, Line Bros. Hell of a Sunday.
Cease your boastful blustering, fiend.
Master Chief, welcome.
You dare disturb the peace of this fair nation, then it is you who shall answer to us.
You think you can stop us? Feeble flitchbags. You're not even worth stealing. The boss only likes two kinds of humans. Gold ones and dead ones. Let's bury them, boys.
Absolutely, Pay Dirt. In fact, if they don't, I'm going to start having some questions about whether or not they're playing hard for this coaching staff. And that sounds extreme, I know. But I'm telling you. If this team can't run the table on this schedule with one really tough game left, I have questions. Dex, I am playing it on PC. It's also available on PS4 and Switch. Yeah, shout out to the Niners, man. Sioux Garcia, I'm going to say we do. Dex, yes. I'm playing it on PC. Well, Master Chief, they are forcing the Ravens to play with RG3, which is, you know, basically an automatic loss. Yeah, Marshall, Snacks is busy tonight. So I'm going to be playing on my own, maybe an hour. And then I'm going to bed. That's the game plan tonight, boy. What do you think of DK? I think he's awesome. My favorite player on the team right now. RG3 needed to learn how to read a defense. He hadn't picked that up yet. Who knows if he ever would have, but maybe not.
grows even greater.
I'm gonna purge. I don't think Wilson can win MVP. Mahomes is playing way too good. Thank you, Dex. I appreciate the support.
Their companions are fleeing. After them. Over there.
If there's a receiver in the 19 class that's better than DK, I think it would be A.J. Brown, not Terry. But I think A.J. Brown's better than McLaurin, personally.
Eric! They've got Eric! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! How? Why? Never mind why. They must be stopped. Quickly.
I like J.J. Arcega-Whiteside coming out of college. Too bad it didn't work out. I like J.J.
We were too slow. Oh, Eric.
We are getting that boy back, and we are doing it right now. Where's that priest? He'll know where they've taken him.
I can't believe someone took that trade, Marshall. $116. 153. Jew Garcia, I think we will. Pay dirt. Sometimes matchups, man. Sometimes matchups are tough to predict. Okay. Yeah, I'll say this: if we don't win at least 5 of the last 6, then I'm side-eyeing Pete Carroll. Go for it. Go for it.
I'm sorry. The creatures found us, and I was powerless to stop them taking Eric away.
Please, do not be so hard on yourself, Father. It is a miracle that even you escaped with your life. When we heard that you were outside the gates when the monsters attacked, we feared the worst.
Curse those sparkling scoundrels! They have run away with every man, woman, and child struck down by the fever. They just picked them up and carried them off like so much plunder. Do they mean to sell our friends, our families?
But then why would they take Eric? He had no valuables in his possession, and he was not afflicted by the fever. And yet, they headed straight for him. It is almost as if they knew exactly who he was.
Adam, I feel like it's gonna happen. I feel it.
Wait a moment. The way they spoke, the ship they sailed in, could they be?
You know, I had the very same thought. Yes, I thought maybe those things had usurped the villains, but it seems they are them. But how?
Those gold-hungry horrors. They may look different, but we know them. We know them very well indeed.
Yeah, God loves you. Anybody who was saying Kyler Murray's better than Russell Wilson, I'm pretty sure they were just trying to irritate you. Oh, Adam, it definitely is. It has to be. It can't. I mean, it was one of the worst in NFL history until recently.
The way they moved, acted, talked. The fact that they knew who Eric was. There is no mistaking it.
As of right now, I'm not 100% convinced that Kyler Murray's even all that good. Like, he's had good games this year, but he's also had some very bad ones. Like, today was pathetic. That was a game they needed to win.
They used to have a hideout near here, in a little cave just around the headland. I think that is where they have taken your friend.
Kyler, I prefer to take it one game at a time, but I'll say this: we need to start proving that we can compete at the top of the NFC. We've gotten close these last year we got close, but we didn't quite do it. All right, the Line Bros, have fun. I'm sure you can do it. I'm not somebody who typically presents stuff like that, so I'm not familiar with that sort of thing, but I'm sure you got it. I'm sure you got it. Yeah, I know, Elena. The Niners defense plays tough, but a lot of this is matchup oriented when you think about it, because Niners defense didn't do nothing against the Seahawks. Niners defense got roasted by the Seahawks. But then they stopped the Rams twice. They shut down the Rams twice. So I just think there's some funny matchups going on, man. Hey, Captain. I don't think Jerron Reed's going to get traded. I think he's going to get cut. I mean, you know, Reed's not a bad player, but he is not worth anywhere near what we paid him. And, okay, what's going on here? Why is this taking so goddamn long? What the hell? It's not stuck. I mean, it's still doing like the loading animation. Look at this. I'm going to give it a couple minutes and then, I don't know, I guess I just have to restart. No. Oh, let's see. Look at this. It's never taken anywhere near this long. Bruh. 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 Alright. Yeah. It's not responding. The GOAT, I'm halfway through Fargo Season 4. It's really good so far. I just finished Episode 5 during the Packers game because when the game got out of hand, I decided I didn't need to watch it no more. Okay, come on. Yeah, Frank Clark not doing that great this year for Kansas City, for whatever it's worth. Okay. Well, this is completely mucked up. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta fix this. Yeah, Elena. Matchups, man. Matchups. Okay, why is this not ending? Drag. Yes, end the process. Thank you. Huh? What is going on? Adam, we're definitely not going to change the scheme. We may fire Norton, but I don't see any way in hell we change the scheme. No, we can't go after Wade Phillips. That makes negative sense. I don't understand the Wade Phillips thing at all. It would take a couple years for him to get the players that he needs to run his defense. It would take probably 2 years for Wade Phillips to get the players he needs to run his defense. And Wade Phillips might not be alive for another 2 years, so no. No, 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 no. I don't want Wade Phillips. I love Wade Phillips. I love his defenses, but that don't make no sense to me. Hey, Northwest Finest. I mean, Dan Quinn, fine, I guess, but he didn't exactly have a good defense in Atlanta, did he? Just something to think about. It just... I may have to do some grinding now, boys. I could be here a little while. I am under-leveled like cray-cray right now. Okay, but if Dan Quinn could have saved his defense by calling the plays for the defense in Atlanta, I'm sure he would have done it. Like, what, did he just sit there and not do anything while his team sucked and got him fired, and he had the ability to fix it, and he just decided, nah, I'm not going to do it, I'm good? That's probably not the case. I think Chris Richard would be a better pickup than Dan Quinn, if anybody. But I'd rather get somebody I've never heard of before, personally. And at the end of the day, we are running Pete Carroll's scheme. Whoever you get as defensive coordinator ain't going to change that. Rip, welcome back, my man. How you doing tonight, bro? So tell me, Rip, how was your vacation? Did you have a good time? Hope you found your way back home after missing your flight. But good to see you back here, man.
Hey, what the heck are you doing here? I know you. You are that rotten luminary.
You're dead right, Chief. He looks just like the picture on the wanted poster. He is the luminary.
Kyler, I don't think Penny's going to do that much this year. I'm not putting too much on Penny. He just is coming back from a major injury. And the backfield's a little crowded right now. That being said, if he can come in and make a couple nice plays for the offense, that's awesome. That's cool. But I'm not expecting a lot from him because he's just coming back from a major injury.
Seems you're quite the celebrity, darling. I can't say I'm not jealous.
This is no time for jokes, Sylvando. We're here to rescue Eric, remember?
You think you're going to plunder our...
I don't think Penny fits our system. I really don't know why we drafted him. Should have drafted Chubb. Oh, next year. Well, Kyler, I mean, Penny's obviously going to be here next year, so we'll see, but I don't think he fits our system. I like Penny, I just don't think he fits our system.
That's not a bad idea. Come on then, boys. Let's wipe ourselves a skull. That's worth its weight in gold.
I think we like running backs like Carson that just run up the middle for 6 yards, 5 or 6 yards. We don't like the backs like Penny that are nothing, 50 yards, 2 yards, -1 yards, 50 yards. I don't know. Rip, thank you for the $2. Rashad Penny better be worth the wait. SMH. We'll see. I mean, Carlos Hyde's playing good right now. For all we know, Penny can barely get on the field. For all we know, Penny's barely going to be able to even get on the field. It might be Carson and Hyde. Hyde's played great against Arizona. And again, I like Penny. I think he's a good player. I just don't think he fits what we do. Yeah, Michael, the thing is, I don't think we like to call those plays. I think we like to call the runs up the gut like we do for Carson. Yeah, Adam, I would love to see jet sweeps with DK Metcalf. Paydirt, the thing, Paydirt, is that no defense in the NFL this year is really good, except maybe Pittsburgh, and even them, they got ripped up a little bit by Ben DiNucci. That defense might not be that good too. Most defenses are bad. We just need the Seahawks defense to not be the worst defense. It's okay. I'm okay with the defense being bad because every defense is bad this year. They just can't be this bad. That's my take. Yeah, I remember that game, Line Bros. No, that was like 4 years ago, I think. But I remember that game. I know what you're talking about. Oh. Yeah, okay. Follow orders. Yeah, Rip, it's great to have you back, man. I missed your super chats. You're single-handedly funding the channel sometimes, man. I appreciate that. No, Michael, I agree. Rip, I can't remember exactly. It was back maybe in June? I'm not exactly sure. No, I have no problem with what you're saying, Michael. I just think we don't like to call those plays. I think we like to have a running back like Carson. I think we just prefer that. And I wish we had drafted accordingly. I don't have anything bad to say about Penny. Yeah, Michael, I actually did know that. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, yeah, Rip. Okay, you've been here a while then. Yeah. That's cool, man.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
Sorry to leave you stewing in there, laddie. They didn't hurt you, did they?
Well, you're safe now. Let's head back to Sniffelheim. The priest's worried sick about you.
Aye.
Something is still not right. Eric.
Is he having PTSD? Did the Vikings make him squeal like a pig or something?
I was here, and they were... Yeah. So, she must be...
That's cool, Rip. Here's to another year. Here's to many more.
I've gotta go.
Eric, you dingus. I spent all this time getting you back into my party, and this is what you do.
What was all that about? Come on, darling.
Yeah, Paydirt, I tend to agree. That's obviously a good team, but they have caught every break imaginable, pretty much, to go 10-0. They got to play the Cowboys when they had Ben DiNucci at quarterback. They got to play... Now they're playing the Ravens with RG3. They played the Broncos in the game where they lost Cortland Sutton and I think somebody else who's kind of a big deal. Adam, no, I don't. Rip, I would definitely take the Chiefs in that game. I think they're a better team. I think they'd win by, like, probably a touchdown. Sherman's not going to retire. He can still play a little bit, man. Bruh. I could see Sherman coming back for a little bit. I don't know if I'm excited for it, but I think it could happen. Okay. I don't miss him. I'm not saying I'm excited for Sherman to come back, but I do think it can happen. No, I don't want him back, but I do suspect he will come back. I don't want Cam to come back, man. If Cam comes back, I just feel like nothing good's gonna happen, man. Okay, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to go grind over in that field for a little bit. I'm underleveled. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this Earl stuff. That dude has problems that he needs to work out, man. But yeah, everybody in the chat, I don't know if you guys know Rip because he's been gone for a couple weeks on vacation. Those of you who don't know him, he is one of the mods, so if you ever need help, if you ever need assistance with something to do with the, you know, YouTube community with regards to this channel, he is somebody you can contact about it potentially. He also tends to generally fund this channel single-handedly with his many super chats. So shout out to Rip. Welcome back. Whoa. Well, Cam was the one LOB member who didn't leave a bad taste in our mouth. Gotta give him some credit there. How many turns are you guys gonna get? I don't even know if Earl can play football right now, man. We don't know what that guy's going through in his personal life. It might have him completely unable to play football at a high level. Captain Rex, I'm going to be in bed asleep in an hour, so see you tomorrow, I guess. Or later today, as it is. Dude, it's really annoying how they get the first turn every time. Because they actually do decent damage. That's annoying. Do you know how many running back injuries we'd have to have in order to actually get to Lynch? God, that would be depressing. Christ, I don't even want to think about it. And remember, one of the things that got Earl Thomas kicked out of Baltimore is apparently he wasn't studying the playbook. He was just freelancing and doing whatever he wanted to do, and the other players got mad at him. They're like, what the hell are you doing, bro? That was one of the reasons why he ain't there no more. So, I don't know. I don't know if you want to introduce that. Defense might finally be figuring stuff out. Now, Michael, remember, we are going to have Penny, and I don't think Penny fits the system that well, but he's not a bad player. The music to this game is fine, Rip. I'm not crazy about it. A little repetitive, but it's a nice tune. I can go for it. Okay, let's get some luminary powers up in here. Rip, I don't think Carson will be here next year. Adam, I think KJ Wright might retire, but I don't think he's going to be here next year. That's my guess. I would only re-sign KJ if he's coming pretty damn cheap. I do not want to invest a bunch of money into an old, aging linebacker who's already slow. No, no, no. Someone else can do that. We just drafted Jordan Brooks. We drafted Cody Barton. We drafted BBK. Don't spend draft capital on linebackers and then keep re-signing some old linebacker who's starting to lose his effectiveness. Sorry.
Victory is ours.
Like, are we really going to basically redshirt Jordan Brooks for 2 seasons? Because that's a disaster. What about Bobby Wagner, Ricardo? Yeah, you know, Rip, that is true, but he did get his hands on those balls, and that is valuable. He got his hands. He tipped those passes away, and that does have value. So I wish he was picking them off, but I can live with it, man. Ricardo, I think Bobby will be here next year right now. I'm not saying that I like that necessarily. I'm very tepid on that, but I suspect he will be here next year. And then I think he'll be cut for 2022 and he'll be out of here. I think overall Bobby has actually played pretty well this season. I'm understanding of bringing him back next year if we do. It's not what I would do. I would probably have not given him that 3rd contract. But now that he's got that 3rd contract, I probably would try to move on from him. I like you. I don't think we're going to be able to trade Wagner for anything, guys. Like, who's going to trade for Bobby Wagner? He's a Middle linebacker making a ton of money who's old and starting to show signs of decline. You're not getting anything for him. And if you are, it's because there's a stupid GM out there, like some Bill O'Brien type shiz. Like I do the Wagner watch every week, and my assessment overall this year is that Bobby is playing pretty well. I think he's probably a little overpaid, but not critically so. The problem I have with Bobby is that he's not forcing any turnovers. Yeah, Adam, I will. I'll make mock draft vids for sure. I do mock draft. Although this year mock drafts are going to be stupid as hell. Yeah, Rip, but all good things come to an end. And, you know, the thing is, I want players to go out on a high note. If Cliff Averill retires at the end of the year or he leaves after this year, then our final memory of KJ Wright will be playing a solid season in his 10th year. A season where he actually did a lot of good things for the team. I don't want him to come back next year and be like bad, and then that's our last memory. I don't want that. Who wants that?
What's the matter, Runt? Tired? You soon will be.
Look, no. Like, how cool is it that our last memory of Matt Hasselbeck was in the 2010 playoffs, balling out on the Saints, having one of the best games of his career, and then fighting admirably when he was outmatched against the Bears? I kind of like that.
You got a problem, boy? We've been looking after you brats for 10 long years, ever since we found you freezing in that snowfield. You owe us your lives. So how about you start showing us some respect?
I think Wilson will finish his career here, but we'll
Yes,
see.
Chief. Sorry, Chief.
By the way, guys, we are 4 members short of 30, and when we get to 30, I can do another emoji. Kyler, we don't have to. He's under contract next year. Just something to think about for you guys.
In trouble again? You know what your problem is, dear brother? You need to learn to grovel more convincingly.
Huh? Hey, Mia.
I know how you feel, though. I hate their big fat guts as much as you do. Shh. Don't be such a scaredy cat. Just hurry up and finish your work so we can go home. Tell you what, since I'm such a good sister, I'll stick around and cheer you on. Woo, 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 woo.
The only reason the Chief's working me so hard today is because you got caught with your hand in his coin purse. You could at least help.
Make me.
I mean, it's hard to find a QB as good as Russell Wilson, so when you find one, you keep him as long as you can.
Yeah. Thanks for the help, Mia.
Oh, stop moaning, will you?
Shaky.
If you keep being horrible to me, I won't share any of my riches with you when I'm a millionaire.
Ugh, not that again. Still, I guess it's good to have a dream. One of these days, we're gonna get our hands on a whole pile of treasure, and the then we can wave this lousy place goodbye.
Forget a pile.
Yeah, Q, we're probably going to have to renegotiate it. We might do some kind of extension that moves the money around a little bit. But we can cross that bridge when we come to it. I mean, right now, it's hard to argue that Dunlap is worth it. Because without him, we got no defensive line pass rush. Yeah, Ricardo, that was a weird game, man. I don't know what to say about it, except any given Sunday, I guess.
If we had wings, we could fly away from here. We could go wherever we wanted.
What are you, 5? You won't be flying anywhere on an empty stomach.
Well, here's the question. How much do we owe him if we cut him?
Dinner.
How much do we owe Dunlap if we cut him? Because if we owe him $14 million next year, and if we cut him we only owe him like $3 million, then it becomes a very simple decision. Adam, I would say Scott McLaughlin. Okay, Ian, so yeah, you can cut him for free. Ian, I think that becomes the easy and obvious choice. I think it becomes very trivial. And he's going to have to renegotiate or he's going to get cut. So let's see what happens.
Hey, you. Tough day? What the heck is this?
Just something I picked up on today's raid. No birthday's complete without a present, right? Happy birthday, sis.
Huh? Is this the best you can do? A rusty old necklace? Honestly, Eric, you need to try harder. What I really wanted was the red orb of Heliodor. Word is, it's a ruby the size of my head.
Well, word is that necklace has special powers. They say whoever wears it will find gold at their fingertips wherever they go. It's probably just talk, but it seemed about right for a little money grower like you. Guess we'll just have to put it on and find out if... What the... Where did you get that from?
I don't know. It was a copper coin a minute ago. But as soon as I touched it...
Oh shit.
Oh, shut up! It works! It actually works! I can actually turn stuff into gold! Ridiculous! This is the best present ever! Oh, woo!
The Lion Bros, Griffin has not played well this year, even when he was 100%, I don't think. So, I don't know if I agree with that. Yeah, I remember that rip.
Been at it again, huh?
I thought Shaq was great in 2019, but so far this year, I haven't been impressed at all.
What's let you have one. Let me see now. Perfect.
Huh? Wait, you didn't, did you? Mia, this isn't right.
Yeah, I suppose it is a little small. I forget how greedy you are.
Seriously, Mia, it's not funny. This has to stop.
Hey, there's no need to shout. And anyway, you're the one that gave me this thing. Ugh. Okay, I get it. I guess I have been getting a little carried away. Just stop looking at me like that, will you?
I'm sorry I lost my cool, okay? It's just...
No, it's fine. I'll stop turning stuff into gold. For now. Huh? Why won't it?
What's wrong?
The necklace. It won't come off.
Come on, Mia, stop fooling around.
I'm serious. I can't get it off.
Is Kevin King good? I've heard from some people he's good.
I didn't do anything, I swear.
Don't move. Damn it! What the hell's going on?
I'm turning to gold. Help me.
Mia, hang on. Damn it! What do I do? What do I do?
Eric, help me.
Yeah, I know. Jair Alexander was the big miss. Dude, go take a dump, man. That sounds like what you need to me.
It was all my fault. After what happened, I ran away. I wanted to leave this place. To leave my past behind. I asked around about the necklace on my travels and finally found out what it was. I'd given my sister a cursed relic.
Well, Ian, I will say this. Irvin tore his ACL. Like, that's just bad luck. It sucks. But to say that this defense is bad, I'm sorry, to say this front office is bad because they drafted a player that tore his ACL after 2 games, like, I don't think that's reasonable. Now, the Olsen thing, yeah. Dorsett to a certain degree. Gordon I don't agree with either because we're barely paying him anything.
myself into any adventure that came along, and before I knew it, I was living as a thief. That's when I met him. The guy who called himself the Seer. He told me to go after the orb, that if I did, I'd meet the luminary somewhere deep underground, and that if I helped him, I'd finally be forgiven. At first, I didn't believe a word of it. Kind of circles I was moving in, you learn pretty quickly not to trust anyone but yourself. But sure enough, I went after the orb. I wound up underground, and I met you.
Your memory, laddie. It's back.
It is. Thanks to you guys. Guess I've been kind of a pain these last few days, huh? Who knows if I'll ever find the forgiveness the Seer promised me. But everything else he said came true. Maybe that will too. You saw it, right? The statue my sister turned into was right here. If this Gildigger guy is collecting all the gold he can get his hands on, maybe he took her too. I heard those golden goons saying he's holed up in a castle north of here. I'm gonna get Mia back if it's the last thing I do.
Then it looks like we're all headed the same way. After all, we've got some Sniffelheimers to rescue, right?
Thanks again, you guys. It's good to be back.
Okay, good. Although, I don't know if I'm going to use Eric in this act. I'm not sure. Yeah, Big Dog, I saw some of that. I did see a little bit of that, Big Dog, yeah. Alright, I'm going to go save. And that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. I'm tired. It's late. I made a little bit of progress. I did what I needed to do. But that's going to do it for Dragon Quest tonight. And tomorrow we have a game, so you probably won't see me until after the game. The usual post-game schedule. You can look for a post-game video, hopefully around 9 o'clock. And then maybe I'll go live with a stream around 9:30 or 10. We'll see. And then we'll go until maybe 11 with the stream. And then we're going to move on to the next day. But, yeah. It is. It is. Okay. No, Marshall, I'm getting out of here. So I'll see you guys later today. Let's take a look real quick. Frank Clark. Okay. He's got 2 sacks. Wow. And he had like 18 million penalties today. However, he has 18 QB pressures, which is pretty close to what he had the previous year in terms of per game, so it's not that bad. Oh, wait. No, he's got 4 sacks. Wait, where are the other sacks? What am I missing here? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, well, he's definitely not as good as he was in 2018, but he's not that bad.